What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is Friday and just coming off a Thursday night wedding. You should have seen that video before this video, and that was rare for me. I know there's some people in destination locations that do Thursdays all the time, but pretty rare for us to have a weekday wedding, or at least me. Went well. Anyway, moving on to the next thing, which is this weekend at Studio Volare, which is a indoor spin cycle studio that my girlfriend owns, and I have a little bit of financial investment in. And been open about 2+ years now, and one of their longtime instructors is moving to New York, so I'm gonna be DJing in the studio with them. They're gonna be dual teaching the class up on their bikes on the podium, and then I'll be beside them with the command center, actually DJing the class live for about 45 minutes. And then right after that class, I'm going to move the command center out into the lobby area, and we're gonna have a little going away party for her. So just playing some vibes and music for that. Probably literally just gonna use the Everse 8s because again, it's in a gym. And then in the stadium, of course, they have their own sound system that I'll just plug into. So I'm gonna kind of self-shoot this one. Saquon's not gonna be with me because this is just kind of a simple in and out. Very rare to have a Saturday off at night in October, to be honest with you, but I guess I'm happy because from the 11th on till probably New Year's Eve, I will be doing definitely 1 or 2 a weekend, maybe more. So nice to have a pseudo break here in the early part of October, but not really because this is still a lot of work. So before we kind of move on from this part of the video, I'm literally sitting here right now prepping for this Volare indoor cycling ride because you can't just wing these things. So I did get a bunch of requests from Maggie, the girl that's moving, so it's kind of her thing, you know, and I think she probably sent me 30 or so songs. Normally when I DJ these type of rides, I play about 25 songs because they usually play 12 when they just obviously make a playlist on Spotify. So I usually try and double that because what's the point of just playing the whole song? You know, it's kind of dumb. So I took her list, plugged it into Crate Hackers, spit it out into Serato, and now you can see I'm basically sitting here trying to sort it out by BPM and figure out how I'm gonna like make jumps, because you can't just play like from 78 to 158 BPM through the course of 45 minutes. It's gotta go like up and down and up and down. So sometimes I just use echo out. Sometimes I use transition edits and things like that. So I'm gonna work on this for a while, and then what I'll do is once it's done, I will post some screenshots right here inside the video. And then tomorrow when I get to the Studio Volare, I'll give you some shots of how I set up, how I plug into their system, and also what it's gonna look like when I set up in the lobby with just 2 Everse 8s and the Bunn Gear Command Center, and then some B-roll for you guys to really see the entire day. So hopefully you like this video. It's a little bit something different. Hopping off the wedding train here and into more of a private event / gym show, if you will. So stick around. This should be a good video, a little bit different, and I'll take you on the ride. Let's go. Okay, so I just spent about an hour or more creating that playlist, and I'm going to post it. It looks like this. So you got the first half of class, second half of class. As you can see, wherever I have the red marks on Serato there, those are where I'm going to make aggressive tempo jumps. So what the instructors are gonna do is they'll print this out and put it up on the handlebars tomorrow so they can kind of keep up with where I'm going with this thing. Sometimes I've done it with Ashley where I'll just be like, yo, I'm gonna play and you instruct, but she's also been doing this like 20 years, so she's good like that. But for this, especially since it's 2 instructors, they're gonna print it out, put up the set list there. They've got those little marks where I'm gonna make tempo jumps, and I think it should be a really cool ride for the people. Again, this is a couple of my choices, and then mostly the stuff that Maggie wanted. And after all, it is a celebration of her and her time spent at Volare working with us and helping us and teaching us. So anyway, it's gonna be a fun ride. I hope you guys kind of enjoying this behind the scenes look at prepping for an indoor cycling class. Let's go. Okay guys, show day. It is Saturday, 8 a.m. A little different start time than usual because like I said, we are working in a fitness studio today. Studio Volare is about 5 minutes from the office. I'm gonna head that way now and load in just the Bunn Gear Command Center, and like I said, tie into their system in the stadium where the bikes are, and then move that out after class into the lobby where we're gonna kind of have a little after party. All I'm gonna use is 2 Everse 8s. That's all I really got room for. That's all the room really needs. Run those battery powered and just XLR back to the booth, and let me get going, get set up, and I'll get some shots of the gear set up and let you see what it looks like before all the people show up. And then hopefully I can turn this camera over to somebody else, because Saquon's not with me today, to actually shoot what the room looks like when it's full and the lights are on and the music is playing and I'm DJing and 2 instructors are up there. So hopefully they are going to do a good job shooting this B-roll stuff. So stick around and let's see where this day goes. Later. Okay, so here we are at Studio Volare. It's about 9 o'clock. Class starts at 9:30. And then I'm gonna show you guys what we have set up today in terms of all the gear out here in the lobby and then all the gear that we have inside as well. So we'll flip the camera around here and take a walk inside. This is the lobby area, as you can see. Super cool spot. They have a bar studio up there. Class is in session now. And then that's where you check in and get your shoes. And then right here in front of this mirror is where I'll be. And like I said, I'm just gonna use the Everse 8s right there. And then I'll put the booth right where that tall mirror is. And then of course people come in that door or that door over there. And then if you spin around here, you got the cool mural, lockers, restrooms, you got showers down there. And then here is what they call the stadium. Boom. So this is where all the bikes are. I believe there are 40 total bikes in here. It's all the way back here, mirror on that side. And then you come up here to the kind of podium. You got the 2 instructor bikes. And then what they normally do is they control everything off this kind of crazy looking rack here with these tablets on it. But today, of course, I'm in control of that. So we got the Bunn Gear Command Center right over here, and I'll be playing music from that. So basically all I did was just ran an XLR behind the bikes over to this little portal right here. And then down here is kind of a hot mess, but that's where I plugged in the XLR and the power cable. And that's all I really have to do in there. Again, they can, this is coming up here from their perspective, looking out over all the riders, boom, 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 all the way over to this side. Super cool room. It's like a half circle kind of. But like I said, they usually are controlling everything from all these little pads. So it's like, looks like they got lights on this pad. Looks like they've got Spotify on that pad. And then I think this guy might run the stuff that's on the screens, which is kind of like your metrics. And then it looks like they got this little box where they can control the different microphones. So mic 1, mic 2, and then of course the source for the music. So that's kind of a look, behind the scenes of the stadium before all the riders get in. That's what it looks like if you are up here as an instructor. So hopefully the next few shots will be taken by somebody that works here. I'm gonna turn the camera over to them. They'll start getting people coming in. And then of course, really this room will be packed out. I mean, this is a waitlisted class, which means it's basically sold out. All the bikes are full, and now they have a wait list in case people wake up hungover today and don't wanna come. They'll cancel out their class, and then hopefully some people that want to get in can get in. But it's a big deal because everybody loves Maggie here, and so everybody wants to be at this class. And technically, I think this is probably the busiest class of the week anyway. I don't want to say it's because my girl teaches it, but she is pretty much the bomb, and she's one of the owners. So, and I don't know, it's just a great class. So normally, traditionally, I would be leaving the house about right now in gym clothes, and I would ride this class. This is the one that I always ride. Instead, I just came to a noon class yesterday that they had to make sure I got my 4 workouts a weekend, and to make sure that I got my 4 workouts this weekend. So I went ahead and knocked that out, and then I can just focus on this, because like I said, as soon as this class is over, I'm gonna grab somebody. I think Mark and Randy, 2 of my DJs, said they might come by. They love Maggie as well. I'm gonna get one of them to help me grab the booth and then just walk it back out here, like I said, into the lobby. So again, I'll show you, we'll kind of go out this door and then take it right over there. And then we'll be set up, like I said, right here between these 2 mirrors. Boom.
Let's stretch.
So we're right, so just pulled back up to the office, quick and easy loadout. All I had was a command center, which I leave assembled, 2 Everse, and packed it up out of there in 10 minutes, pulled the van right up on the sidewalk, illegally, of course, dropped the ramp, rolled up, and now back at the office. All in all, I think it was a great way to send Maggie off. Great little ride inside the stadium with 2 instructors, and then nice little kind of after party with some Prosecco and some snacks for all the people that were still hanging out in the studio. So she seemed happy, and a couple of the boys stopped by, as you saw. Randy Bennett came by, one of my DJs, and Mark Toney, both been with me for 20 plus years, so they know Maggie. They stopped by for a little bit to hang, and so all in all, great Saturday. Got the rest of the day off, and luckily enough, my son is in town, my oldest son from Atlanta, where he goes to college down there, and he's in town going to see Blade tonight, one of these Swedish rappers or something that he likes. I'm going to pass on that, but I do get to hang out with him the rest of the afternoon, and oddly enough have a Saturday night in October off, which is absolutely bananas to me. So for whatever reason, didn't get booked tonight, but like I said, we pick it back up next weekend and go all the way till New Year's Eve. And so happy to have the night off, get some errands done today, enjoy the night off, and just chill. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous fall day here in North Carolina. So again, hope you guys enjoyed something a little bit different than the typical wedding on this Saturday. A little fitness gig, a little studio gig. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching these. Give the video a thumbs up if you don't mind. Leave a comment. Love to know what you think about these types of gigs. And of course, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel for new content every single week. And finally, listen to Beyond the DJ Booth podcast. We'd appreciate that. Thanks everybody. See you on the next one. See ya.